Tons of ethical and legal concerns. I do worry about copyright infringement. In some sense, we may be breaking new ground because somebody could be streaming copyrighted content live. They could be at a concert streaming the concert. And by the time the content owner knows and gives us a DMCA takedown notice, it will have been over. The rules for wiretapping, laws vary state by state. In some states, it is perfectly legal to secretly record a conversation you are a member to, unless there's a law enforcement official involved. In a lot of states, police have greater protection against recording than non-citizens do. I hope that my technology raises awareness of these issues. That's one of the things I would like to see changed. I think anybody should be subject to recording at any time. I think of it more in terms of its uses in citizen journalism. Certainly it's a useful tool for journalists, but journalists are also more likely to have other equipment and to have shown up with a tape recorder and to have thought of these things in advance. We spent a year working on a piece of software and learning a lot and analyzing our mistakes. And then one day I walked into the office and said, boy, you know, it would be really neat. And when we decided to wrap up the other company, we closed that one down on a Friday, and Monday started working on Yodl. It's information transparency is what inspired me. I wanted to, by making it simpler to get information disseminated on the internet, the hope is that more of it will be. We don't really enable anything that couldn't be done before. You can get a microcassette recorder, bring it with you, hit play, and then get another device to get it off the microcassette and digitize it, and then you can post it to the internet. But the sheer number of steps involved not only increases the complexity of doing it, but also means that you will only do it if you've planned it in advance. So we wanted to make it possible for people on an ad hoc basis to suddenly say, boy, I wish I could put this audio on the internet. I was thinking of high-risk situations, such as in the Middle East, where you might get your phone confiscated. So we wanted to get the information off the phone and on the internet as quickly as possible. Probably slowly add editing capabilities. What we'll probably do at the same time is flag edited audio, so that if it is edited, anybody hearing it will be able to see, looking at the file, you're looking at an edited version. And the owner will be able to decide whether or not to make the original available, but part of information transparency is also trying to eliminate information counterfeiting. I mean, the original conception for this was thinking through the scenario, if I get pulled over by the police, I should just start recording it, because I've been present for conversations where I thought, that guy's out of line. I'd like to have a record of that. And you might ultimately want to say, hey, I've been recording this, you need to back off. And I started thinking about that in other countries, and maybe even places in the US where I think, boy, you're just going to get your phone taken away at that point. Mm-hmm. So then I thought, so maybe the answer is stream it to the internet so they can't get their phone taken away.